I want to express the idea of the Antichrist and what it really means. The Antichrist is when people project their power outside of themselves, meaning I, as a conscious creator, don't believe that I'm a conscious creator and think that I am a victim and I need somebody to take care of me or protect me in some kind of way. Typically, this comes in the form of government control. We need the government to take care of us and to protect us. And so we give our power away over to these government entities. But we're told straight out of the Bible that the Antichrist would enter into the world. Well, we're projecting our power out into the world in a sense. It's just floating around out there, all of this power, energy, and everybody's doing it. And so what takes over is this governmental structure that is an inverted expression of power that should lie within the people. But we put it outside of ourselves, and this is this form, rather than having the Christ, the living Christ, the power of the infinite dwelling within your personal being, we put it outside of ourselves. And when it's inverted outside, it turns into this very corrupt system. And that is an antichrist system. Antichrist just means not Christ. That's essentially how the antichrist is formed in the world. And all throughout history, governments have done horrific things in the name of safety and stuff like that. I mean, including Nazi Germany. You look at this, and today we have our government creating specific things in reality that we don't necessarily like. And that's why it's important for everybody to understand that you are empowered and no one is actually in control of you, but you have allowed for government to control you in a very specific way. First of all, by the belief that you need external control because you are just some wandering victim in the world. And that's not really the truth about who you are. You are actually the infinite power having an experience in physical reality. And the best thing that we can do as a society is begin to draw our power back from these external forces or systems. And a lot of people won't like this because it means that where you feel like your source is coming from, your source of wealth, your source of security, your source of anything, you have to draw that back. Meaning, if you're collecting a social security check, if you're collecting a welfare check, if you're collecting a disability check, I mean, not necessarily that you have to cut it off right away, but start letting go of the concept that that is where your support comes from. Because if the economy collapses, those will be the first resources to go. You're not going to be collecting a check. And if your confidence rests in such a system like this that is so fallible, you will enter into states of fear. And this is why in those moments, when these systems begin to collapse, that you grab a hold of your own power and your own confidence in yourself and say, you know what? Even though these systems are falling away, I'm going to be okay. I trust. And see, it's all about having a trusting heart, entering into a space of love and trusting in the infinite abundance and the infinite perfection of the world. And so if you're not in that space, you're going to enter into fear and possibly violence because you think that somebody else is in control of your life. I can't stress enough that there is nobody else in control of your life, only that which you have given control to. So as these systems begin to collapse in the world, it's going to be very important that we have our own sense of personal empowerment and safety that rest within our own being. And I'm going to be talking a lot more about this as the days go on and as these systems begin to fail in the world, because there's a lot of people that are dependent upon these systems. And so, and I know I've been in my lifetime dependent on some of these systems, and I mean no shame or anything in that, because I myself have been through this, and that's how I know for certain that these systems are no good, because they can fail you, they can limit you. And I really want to see people open up into wider abundance and personal empowerment.